Hello and welcome, my name is Parkystan, playing some SimCity 5. This is going to be a new Let's Play that I'm going to be doing. I know it isn't really an indie game, and there's probably quite a few of these on YouTube already. However, I'm hoping that I can bring something new to this, with my ridiculous ability to not play games properly. And also the fact that I think it'll be quite amusing if we fail. But that probably won't happen considering the fact that I've actually already made a whole city in my free time just for fun anyway, so I know how this game works perfectly. So hopefully that is a good indication. Now, first of all, I just want to point out that this map is not completely new. Obviously there is nothing here, as you can see. However, I have actually tried to record this once already, but failed because I forgot to press record, because I'm an idiot. However, we're going to restart. I've destroyed everything, got my money back up to basically the starting amount of 50,000, and we're going to get straight into this. Now, I've named my city or area Parkystan. Obviously, you know why. That would be because everything that I have no imagination. Any city or town that I ever create in video games is Parkystan. Okay, right, now the first thing that I want to say is that this is a pretty good map. Now, this area has quite a few resources, and also it's set up in such a way that I really think it's quite advantageous. Now, this is because of the wind. The wind blows, vertically upwards, literally straight up, and it's pretty strong wind because we're on the coast. We're on the coast! Okay, but yes, it blows vertically upwards. Now the good thing about this, as you can see, there are tiers. There are 3 tiers here. What I was planning on doing was putting all of my industry and sewage facilities and everything that creates air pollution and ground pollution on this very top tier here. Now the reason for that is that the wind is blowing vertically this way, so any pollution that does occur will be blown straight out of the city and won't pass over any residential areas, which I am planning on putting down here, and probably here as well. Now I think that's enough talking for now. I will probably explain how this works slightly as I go through it. I'm not saying this is going to be a tutorial of how to play the game, but you probably will just pick it up because I will not be able to help myself and will ramble constantly like I'm doing now about how to play it. Okay, now what we want to do probably is I want to put a street. Roads overlap. Angle too sharp? Really? Okay. Now, I'm going to put a road here. Now, one of the things that you've got to be careful about in SimCity 5 is spending too much money on roads to begin with. Now, I'm going to avoid doing this by just putting down enough roads that I need. Now, a lot of these guidelines, as you see here, we're going to follow, because they give you a pretty good indication as to the best way to lay out your roads, which is obviously very useful. So we're going to put down a few of these. Now what I'm going to do is start out with a residential area. Now as you can see, my money is already going massively downhill. That'll be because roads are bloody expensive. But there's not much we can do about it, we've got to build them. But what we're going to do first of all is bung down some of these. Now actually there's a bit of a remnant of industry there, I'll just get rid of this. There we go. You can see where I played on this map before. Right, okay, now what I'm going to do is put houses. Well, okay, that house is just going to be on its own. We're going to put some houses all along this road here, like this. Same with these, because we want some people to move into New Parkystan. I keep calling it New Parkystan. I think that's just a habit from towns. If you haven't seen my town series, you won't understand that reference. However, we are going to put all of our houses like this. And then in these gaps here, we're going to put some of our commercial zones. There we go. It's a bit weird, it wasn't letting me put down any commercial there. Okay, now this in my opinion is going to be probably the best layout of my city. And that's just purely for the fact that there's not going to be much pollution and things are going to be fairly organised. Or at least I'm going to try and make them organised anyway. One of the things that we really desperately need is power and also water. Now water, I'm actually going to put the water here where I built that one house, because if you actually have a look at this, there is a very high concentration of water in this side of the map. Now, this is a bit polluted over here because this is where I had my industry before. But as the water's not actually coming from there, it doesn't really matter. So this water is now being pumped into our city. That is a good thing, obviously, because people like water, and without water you will die, inevitably. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do, I'm just going to explain this down here. Now these three bars, green, blue and yellow, you can't see any blue at the moment because we've got enough commercial zones. They indicate the need or the want for each of the individual like building types or zoning. Now at the moment people really want some industry. That is because like people obviously have no jobs, nowhere to work, which isn't fun. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to provide an area. Actually, I think first of all we're going to put down a power plant. We're going to build a wind power plant. Now, we're going to do it here because the wind is, like, to be honest, to be described in 2 words, fucking fast up here. Again, because it's quite high up, which is good, and it also provides jobs. Okay, so now we've done that, we can probably set this up a bit better. Okay, so we can't actually go quite that close. We can, however, let's do some straight roads. Do it like this. Perfect. And then we'll just build another one along here, like that. And why not? We might as well. We've got the money for it right now. Okay, and then we'll put down some industry. The industry is, as I said before, basically where all of your sims work. Now that's not completely true because some of them do work in commercial zones as well. But this is like where the majority, especially in the early game, early stages of the game, this is where most of your sims will work. Okay, now the good thing about the positioning of this wind power plant here is the fact that basically, because the wind is fast, we're going to be generating a lot of power. As you'll see, I'll go into this. Like, we've got an excess at the moment, but that's because we're not really using much power anyway. But you see this road here. Now, the way this works, we might as well just bung this down because I kind of just like having these. Put a sign there. Okay. Now, this service road, you can extend this like this. And the reason I've put this up here is basically because I can extend this all the way across the back of this mountain range and just put loads and loads of these wind turbines along it, which is pretty damn good. And that should keep us... That'll give us plenty of power for like quite a long time. It won't last us forever, but it will be enough. Okay, now they're actually asking for a fire department. Now there's a small fire there, we don't have enough money, so there's not really much we can do about it. Unfortunately, that probably will set some houses next to it on fire. Okay, so they're happy. They've got steady flow of water. We've put it on fast speed because we don't want to be sitting here watching like all these little trucks going by and building these houses. It's not very interesting. Okay, and one thing I am going to invest in. I'm going to invest in some parks. The parks are very useful for upgrading your city. The more parks you put down, the happier your people are. And basically it improves their standard of living, which obviously means that their houses will upgrade, as you can see there. Upgrading houses is good because it means that it will eventually increase your income and generally just advance your city a bit more because everyone's happy. Now what we are waiting for... Actually no, we can already make a town hall, so let's do that. Now a town hall is also important because this is where people go and complain at you, basically, and say, I want more of this, and I'm not happy because I'm a really annoying person who is never happy. Okay, so we've got a town hall, so that makes everyone happy, as you see, which should also increase the houses around it, etc, etc. Now, as we get more residents in the city, as you can see it's going up, we will be able to upgrade our town hall and actually invest in like more things which will unlock better buildings and further stuff in the game like this. Okay, now obviously we don't have that much of an income. There is a fire just burning like these people to death. Not much we can do about that at this point, but whatever, they'll live, they'll live. Now, one thing I am going to invest in is a bit of sewage. Sewage is important because people like to have a shit. And if you don't have sewage, if you don't have a sewage plant at all, you're pretty much stuffed because all this poo is just going to stay in your town and make it dirty. And everyone's going to get sick. And that is not good. Okay, so we've got pretty much everything that is quite useful, actually. We might, oh, we can't really get a shuttle bus yet. It's not that much point. We've got 2 parks there. We could probably put another one in the middle. In fact, I might do that. Formal. Yeah, these are quite expensive. We're going to put down one of these here. Like that. And that should, yeah, we've got our first mansions growing. And actually, we're upgrading pretty damn quickly. People are getting happy. Which is really good. That is good. I wonder if we can just put one of these here just to make these people a bit happier. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and as people upgrade, obviously the commercial zones will upgrade to fit the sort of demand of the new, more wealthy people in the town. One thing I want to do is probably... Wait, what? I'm sorry? No access to town? What about this massive road that's running down here, which is giving access to the town? Cities won't develop without a connection to the region. Build a connection to the highway. What would you call this game? Is this not a connection to the highway? It's a bit bugged, isn't it? Okay, now we're going to build some more residential zones. What we're probably going to try and do, yeah, like this. We're going to follow... Oh, fuck. Let's do some curvy roads. We're actually going to follow this exactly. Do exactly what the game is suggesting. Because generally, the game doesn't lie. That is one thing about this. You want to listen to the game. Okay, so we can extend these like this, and then bring it around... Oh, shit. Oh, we don't have any money. Okay, that's fine. We'll put down some more commercial zones, which people aren't actually requesting so much of right now, but I'm going to put them there anyway. Because eventually we will require more, and to be honest, it's worth it. So we're going to put this like this, and then probably bung down some more residential. Also extend that a bit up there. Why are you not letting me put it there? It's a bit odd. No, alright. Okay, so we've got a nice little town going. This seems to be going pretty damn well. Better than I did the first time anyway. It's probably because I've actually practiced and I know what the hell I'm doing now. There is access to region. It's right there, dear. Okay. Well, God, my voice went a bit there. What we're probably going to do, we're going to extend these roads a bit more. Might as well. Like so. Let's get rid of a bit more of our money. But it does mean that we can build some more houses like this. Which is obviously a good thing. Increase our population, increase the amount of money that we get in. Now, how many residents have we got? We've currently got 210, which isn't amazing. We've got some more things being built there. We're getting money pretty quick, which is quite nice. Can I get the ones that I wanted? Yeah. Is that right? Can't actually tell. That's a bit weird. Okay, well, we'll build that like that. This needs to extend like that, and then round here. Perfect. Okay, it's also a bit buggy if you zoom out on some of the roads. Don't know whether you noticed, but there's like a bit of terrain overlapping there. Doesn't really matter. I actually really love this game. It's quite relaxing. Okay, so we're going to build some more residents along here. Sometimes you get a bit screwed along the coastline, but there's not much you can do. Some nice mansions. Stop the blackouts. What, are we low on electricity? Power unplugged. Ah, it's because this road isn't connected. That will be why. That will be why. So if we do that, these people will get power. Or at least they should do. Yep, you can see it's filling up. Good. Yeah, that's another thing you've got to be careful for. Basically, all of your utilities are connected via road. So if you don't have roads, you're pretty screwed. Let's put it that way. Okay, so we've done that. Got some new towns going in over here. I mean, new houses even. I'll put probably a park here, because it's right in the middle. That'll make everyone happy in that area. Should hopefully start upgrading their houses, which they did, which is good. And we've got a pretty nice town going on here. I'm pretty pleased with this. I probably won't put that there. Okay, so now there is a bit of demand for industry. We can probably expand this a bit more up here. Might as well, why not? Going to need to expand it eventually anyway. That's a bit weird, it's like not looking to the road. Okay, so we'll do that. Ah, there we go, perfect. Right, and we can now put some more industry along here. Like so. Industry is good. It's where you get all your money. Or at least a good portion of your money. Not enough median wealth shoppers. Right, okay. So zoning is done. Obviously now it's just the case of filling out this bottom area. We're almost done with this bottom area. Obviously we're going to move on to this next one. Now one of my main tasks or like aims in this is to get a big road that runs like basically connecting all 3 of these sectors down the middle, and perhaps even another one over here. Roads are the way forward in this game, that's for sure. Basically, as soon as we can, I'm going to try and upgrade these roads using this. It's just quite expensive, because basically, as soon as you upgrade a road, I'll just do this one just to show you, they get very happy, and people just start like upgrading their houses ridiculously quickly, which is good. That is very good. But obviously we need other services like fire, hospital and police as well, and also waste disposal. Now actually I probably want to get a garbage dump at some point if I can. That would be very nice. And again we're going to put that at the very top of the map, because this is where all the gunk is going to go. Right. Waste disposal, we're almost there. If we just wait a little bit more, I can actually bung this down, and people in the city, in Parkystan, will be having their waste removed like a civilised human. Not just rolling around in their own filth, which arguably is what I do every day. Okay, have we got this yet? No. Okay. So our residents are going up, which is nice. We're going to bung this. Now the problem is this is quite big. This is probably going to have to go... Yeah, see the wind is this way, so this is a very good place to have this. So we're going to bung it here. Right. So this is currently upgraded enough for our needs. One thing that I might want to consider doing is buying some more garbage truck garages, because obviously it means that we can pick up more trash easily. But obviously, like later on, we're going to want to incinerate our rubbish as well. That obviously causes pollution, which is why I've put it up here, because it's going to blow all the pollution away from the city, which is what we want. And probably blow it onto Kips's city. Because if we actually look, I'm actually playing on the map with Kips and Morth. Now, Kips is over here in Cookieville. I'm here. I can't actually see his city because the server's derping a little bit, but he's a bit further than us at the moment. And this is where Morth is. So actually, all of my pollution is being blown onto Morth's city. So you're welcome. Well, he's not going to appreciate that. But we don't care in Parkystan. We don't care. We're out for ourselves in this town. In this world, even. Okay, I'm sensing a bit of congestion that's going to occur over here. But it doesn't matter. We've actually got quite a nice little city going on. We've got some mansions. This is really nice. Okay, now we're going to want to invest in a clinic at some point. Don't actually have enough money right now. There's 1 death per day, which isn't really brilliant. What else can we do? I'm going to probably expand the roads a little bit. Fill out this entire area with houses, because you just want residents at this point. As you can see, like, there is a high residential demand. Right, okay, so we're going to get medium density streets, and probably, yeah. We actually want these curvy, don't we? So this is going to go along here. Ah shit, actually we've done that road a bit wrong. Doesn't matter, we can change that. So actually we're going to delete this bit of road here. Fortunately that will destroy that house a little bit, but it doesn't really matter. This is really the only way that we're going to fit in anything on this bottom shelf level, just because it's a bit of an awkward shape. I'm sure people will get annoyed because they think they can do it better ways, but I can't think of any. Because I'm stupid, and I'll admit that. Okay, so we're going to put houses along here like this. Residential demand should be going down pretty soon. Like this should work. Good. I reckon this road's going to be a bit derped here as well. Yeah. So we're actually going to... Oh, shit. We're actually going to... We can't actually build this in the same way. This is a bit of a problem. We can't build it across this beach bit here. So what we're going to do is just like make it follow the same sort of contour. And then just leave it like that. And then just follow it on later here. Like... Yeah, see, we can't actually... Road gradient too steep. So yeah, we're just going to have to build it from here, see if we can actually go any further at all. Yeah, we can get up to there, so that's where it's just going to stop. Right, okay. Air pollution's rising. Now the thing is, it's going to say that my air pollution is rising. That's only because we're producing more in my town. However, it will disappear because it's not affecting us. It's being blown out of my city, which is lovely. I'm slightly tempted to actually just invest straight away in connecting all of this up, because I think this is pretty much what we want anyway. See, this gives more access to the highway, which is brilliant for us, because it means that more cars, there's more access points, and therefore less traffic overall, hopefully. Then we're going to put down some more commercial zoning over here, like so. Petition to build gambling house approved. Gambling houses are very useful. They're good for making money, that's for sure. We're going to just build it along here like this. I'm sorry if you can hear my mouse clicking. I'm actually going to get a new mouse soon because this one's giving up the ghost. But for now it's fine. Okay, so that's that sorted. So we've got our lower level pretty much set out how we want. We're probably going to put another one of these big roads here. Actually, I think I might do that now before I forget, because knowing me I will just forget. Okay, so if we... yeah, sort of suggesting that we do it here. So we do it like that. Can we really not connect straight? Straight enough. Yeah, straight. What's wrong with that? Okay, perfect. So this is now all sorted here. Actually, what I might do... actually, we've got no demand for that, so it's fine. Okay, what's that? I'm getting rid of this shack soon. I'm moving blah blah blah. Perfect. That's exactly what we want to hear. You're unhappy, so we're just going to destroy your house and replace it with a park. And we're going to put down some parks over here as well. Probably put one like here. It doesn't really matter which parks you use, I don't think. They all just make people happy, so it really doesn't matter. Ah, we didn't actually zone any of this up here, did we? That was silly. There we go, and we can actually zone all along there. Probably put down... I'll just put down like a couple of shops along here. I actually wouldn't mind living here myself, it looks quite nice. They probably won't be able to build these, but whatever. Okay, so that's pretty good. I think that's pretty damn cool. Things are moving along pretty well. Well, this seems like a good place to end the first episode. If you're enjoying it, then please feel free to leave your support for the series. I actually love this game. I know it's got some criticism, but for what it's worth, I like it. But yes, Parkystan is looking nice. If you've enjoyed the episode, then please feel free to leave your support below, either by leaving a comment, like, favourite, or even subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Awkward. Awkward goodbye. Awkward.